1.1. Which general settings need to be performed? For the general settings, open the parameters of the device in the ETS. First, assign a name for the device with a maximum length of 30 characters. Spaces are not permitted. Use this name to quickly find the specific IP control center in the list of ETS connections. Check the device's MAC address against the entry in the list of found connections. Using the IP control center as a KNX net IP interface to the KNX bus is explained in more detail in Chapter 8. The next parameter is used to assign the required IP network address to the device. There are two different ways to assign addresses in LAN networks. When manual input of the IP address is selected, the Network Settings tab appears. Now you can enter the IP address matching the network system. The subnet mask, the address of the standard gateway, and finally an address of a possible DNS server can be entered. When network settings via DHCP are selected, then a valid and available IP address is assigned to the IP control center automatically. This requires a device on the network that provides a DHCP service, such as a DSL router or a computer that is used as a server. The Manual IP Address tab is hidden. The next two parameters control the behavior when a device restarts. Start of the query after bus reset means that after the configured time, the device starts with query telegrams, for example, status queries of lighting states. In order to avoid high telegram rates after a restart, the start time for the query interval can be adjusted. The web server port setting sets the internet access to the web server of the IP control center. The HTT port 80 is the port for a standard internet access. Entries from 0 through 65,535 are possible here. Additionally, HTTPS port 443 is available for a secure and encrypted connection. In order to protect the visualization in the editor from unauthorized access for each of the two settings, an individual password can be assigned. We recommend using two different passwords, one for the user and a separate one for the system integrator. In both cases, a maximum of 8 characters, case-sensitive and including at least one digit and a special character, may be entered. This currently applies only to the ETS. Passwords can be changed at any time. For this purpose, open the central configuration page of the IP control center. We recommend changing the passwords regularly. More about changing passwords is also explained in Chapter 7.5 of the Connection Manager. Note: to work and test while creating a visualization, the passwords can be omitted, which facilitates the frequent switching between the web page and the editor page. After completion, the passwords should be set. The password for the editor is required when opening the editor page via the Communication Manager.